Hey, how's it going, guys? Marsh Games here, and I have only been AFK for about 2 hours, maybe even 3 hours, and I just turned the farm off. Yeah, looks like it's doing well, no mobs are stuck down there or anything. I did build a little trash system over there. It's already spitting out items, and we did have a little clog up here. I'll show you in a sec. Oh, it's not that bad anymore, but this was clogged up a lot. There was probably a good like 500 items sitting there because the hoppers weren't doing well, and the water stream was actually throwing out items faster than the hoppers can actually handle. But let's see how much we have. It. Wow! Wow! What? I also switched this one to arrows because spider eyes didn't really work. I did explain that. Spider eyes can be killed from players killing them themselves, but look at that! That's awesome! That's like more gunpowder than we're gonna need for a very, very long time. We'll need everything else though: bone, string, rotten flesh, maybe arrows. I am going to save the arrows in case 1.15 ever releases some sort of update for the fletching table, so villagers can now trade arrows, hopefully, and that we could just get a lot of emeralds from the arrows. So I'm just going to stock up on those. Hopefully that's the thing in the next Minecraft update. So anyways, moving on from the farms today, I am going to be curing a zombie villager, and if you've never done that before, it isn't really that hard. The only hard thing about it is actually finding yourself a zombie villager, because they're very rarely gonna spawn in your world, and then you have the chance to cure them and protect them and put them in a little safe chamber so they can't escape or anything, and then you can turn them into villagers later on. And there are some cool tricks with the curing to actually make your trades cheaper, and I will go over that in a future episode, but for now we're just going to be curing them. Let me empty my inventory and clean out some of the stuff in here before we take on today's project. With the rest of my shulker shells, I made as many shulker boxes as I possibly could. As you can see here, I actually put one to the side for scaffolding blocks. I will dye this brown someday with some brown dye from cocoa beans, but that is for another day. Okay, getting on with today's episode, we need to actually get ourselves a couple of items before we go and get our zombie villager cured to make a regular villager. So the first thing you're going to need is a splash potion of weakness. If you don't know how to make these, go check out my video about how to brew potions. And I did forget invisibility because I've never actually made those before. And one thing I realized after recording that video, I forgot so many other ones that weren't on that screenshot, and I just pulled that up because it seemed like it was very easy to follow and understand, but we really weren't getting into the endgame potions yet. But invisibility can be made with golden carrot as a awkward potion, and then a fermented spider eye. But we can go over those other expensive potions some other video, because we are going to have to complete an achievement called a Furious Cocktail. If we go to Nether, here we are. Furious Cocktail have every potion effect applied at the same time, which means we have to make every single potion. So that will be a video of itself. Anyways, we have our potion of weakness. I'm going to take 3 of them with me. Keep one of my hotbar there, and then we're going to need golden apples. And to get golden apples, we're going to need ourselves an apple and then 8 pieces of gold to wrap around that apple. And I got plenty of gold from raiding the end cities. And there we go. I got 1 golden apple. I'm going to make 2. Just in case, actually I have plenty, just in case we find another zombie villager and we can breed the villagers in a later video. I think this could be the video after this one if everything goes to plan, but now we just have to wait for nighttime. And so basically what we're going to be doing is be throwing a splash potion of weakness on the zombie and then tapping it with our right click button on the zombie, and it'll start a transformation process. You'll hear a weird sound and you have red particle effects on the zombie villager, and it will start a transformation process. Now before we do that, we have to actually make ourselves a small chamber so these guys don't escape and burn in daylight, stuff like that. So I'm gonna make, let's see, let me make some spruce benches here. There we go. And we can just make a couple little like overhangs, I guess, for the villagers. I'm not sure how I want to do this, but I guess we can put them here. This is a nice place. Alright, perfect. Now actually what I'm gonna do next is make myself a couple of sticky pistons. I still do have those sticky pistons. I made a few extra. There we are, perfect. And then we make a stone pressure plate, which is going to be from our stone here. We'll make a pressure plate just like that, and I'm going to put that overhang here. I don't know what this is, but this is a safe way to keep the villagers in here. We're going to put a piston right here, and then when we have a pressure plate here, they walk on it. It's going to set an update to that piston. If we would just put some redstone down here, that might be smart. Let me get some redstone. I sometimes don't like how everything is so organized, because then I can't get to things very fast, but it always helps us in the end. Let's put a piece of redstone there, piston here, they walk on it. Piston goes up, it's going to block them right in there. So now we have to just lure a zombie villager, if we can actually find one that is, into this area. And then we're going to actually place another piston down here in order to push this up. And once everything is pushed up, then we'll just see, it's going to come through. and then they're gonna be trapped in there just like that. So what I'm gonna be doing, I don't think they get through that just like that. Can they? No, they can't. Okay, perfect. I can place that with a fence later on. I'm just gonna put a block there. Now we just need to find ourselves a zombie villager, and I'll make sure to show you what they look like just so you know what you're looking for. I just got on the music this. That was really easy. I think I got 11 again. Oh, we have a zombie villager. Oh, there he is. That's what he looks like. They're gonna have a hat on, and that guy is actually a librarian zombie villager. But that doesn't matter. We can always change their profession. I don't need the string right now. They're gonna have no arms, and they will attack you just like a regular zombie, as you can see there. This is pretty cool. We're gonna drag him over to our little area over here, and make sure he's still following. Yeah, he's gonna be following us for a while. Oh no, we have a zombie in there. That is not good. We cannot have that. Yeah, I gotta get out of there. And that should go down. There we go. We have the zombie villager. Yeah, zombie villager right here. Just get this guy to follow us through our path. I'm actually gonna break this and make sure he follows me through this corridor. And yes, we got him in here. So now we get to throw our potion of weakness on him. And golden apple. There's the transformation process started. And we're gonna wait for him to completely transform. And I'm actually gonna take the piston out under here because we do not need that anymore. And the block will stay there. That wouldn't make sense if it didn't. If we can find another one, that would be pretty cool. Oh, that's a rose. Just a note, make sure they have a block over the head because they are still zombies, and if you do this near dawn, they will burn in the daylight. So make sure you do that. Also, to make sure they don't despawn if you really want to, and if you don't have like the weakness potion apple right away, you can put a name tag on these guys by renaming a name tag for your AFK fish farm, and they won't despawn ever, so you can always keep those zombie villagers. Oh boy. Oh, it's just one. One thing I just realized is a baby villager can, I mean, not a baby villager, a baby zombie villager can hop in here, so we need to place a block right there once they are villagers. We don't want them to get in here any way possible, so make sure everything's blocked off. And there we go, we get the zombie doctor advancement done. We got ourselves a villager. This guy does not trade at all because we actually have to put a specific block next to him, and that is an invisible spider. Wow. Wow. I will go over professions and stuff in a future video, and then we can actually just set this guy to have what we want. So now, what I'm going to be doing is something a little bit special because he has now been transformed from a zombie into a villager, which means he respects us more, which means he's going to give us less of an expense, and there's going to be a less price on the price tags of all of his trades. Now, we can make ourselves a bookshelf, and we're going to make a lectern. I'll show you how to make a lectern. Let me get a few books. Wait, where are my books at? You can find a lectern in any village or anything if you're lucky, but we can't actually look up lectern until we make... Oh, yeah, we can. Well, I guess I made one before. Well, no, I haven't. I guess you just look it up. So that's how you make a lectern. We're going to make one lectern. We're going to turn this guy into a librarian villager by placing the lectern... let's place it right here. Hopefully he pathfinds to that and he can get it. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, one thing I do have in mind. Maybe we can just put it back here. And he pathfinds to that. There we go. Has to be on the ground. And as you can see, it's now 1 emerald instead of 6 for 3 bookshelves. Now what we can do is we can keep breaking this and replacing it, making sure he's not a villager with a profession, and replacing it is going to give us a different trade each time. And there we go. We have a piercing 2 book for only 1 emerald. And now I'm going to keep doing this until I get a mending book in his first trades, because that's what we're really going to want. And since he was cured, he's going to give us the mending books for a very good deal. There we go. Sweeping edge 1 for 1 emerald. Hopefully I get a better enchantment to show you how significant this is. Okay, here's something significant. Instead of 40, looks like 43 emeralds, we now have to pay 18 emeralds for just blast protection 4, which is a huge deal. And I believe we can cure them twice if we actually turn them into a villager, zombie villager, and then cure them again. We can get even a better deal. Fortune 3, 6 emeralds. Wow, we got Frostwalker 2 for only 3 emeralds. That's pretty cool. I think I want to keep this one. Protection 4 for 1 emerald. That's not a bad trade at all. Oh, I really want Mending though, because Mending is going to allow us to get... Why did I just do that? To get Mending on every single armor and tool piece, but I don't know. I feel like we can do that later on after we get some sort of villager trading hall, because then we're going to make a Enderman XP farm and stuff like that. I'll keep doing this. We have good armor for right now. I'm just going to keep seeing what we get. Depth shard of 3 for 8 emeralds. Yeah, it's getting better. Another really good trade, efficiency 4 for only 2 emeralds, and I think we can knock it down to 1 emerald if we actually cure him one more time. I'm gonna keep doing this. Yikes, I almost want to keep this one too. Thorns 3 for 4 emeralds. And there we go, I got Mending for 9 emeralds, and I think if we could just have a zombie come and turn him into a zombie villager one more time, we can actually knock this down to 1 emerald. We do have enough to get that down. We have another splash potion of weakness and golden apple, so I'm gonna wait till next night, and I'm gonna have a zombie come and attack this guy at the corner. I think maybe like, oh, he's gonna get out there, isn't he? Now, one thing I almost forgot about before we actually wait for nighttime is we need to lock his trades in, so when he turns back into a regular villager, he's gonna keep that mending trade as well as the deal. So what we're gonna do is just trade with him once, and yes, you have yes, cool. 1 bookshelf. There we go. He is now locked in that trade. I am going to trade with him once for the 9 emeralds, just in case. I don't know if it changes or anything, depending on if it just has a book or anything. So I'm just going to secure it for sure with 9 emeralds right here. Just like that, we have ourselves a first mending book, which is awesome. I'm going to put it on my Silk Touch pickaxe. That's the first thing I'm going to do with your mending book. If you ever have a mending book, put it on your pickaxe, because that's the main thing you're going to need it on. Whichever pickaxe you use the most. Not, oh, whoa. Let's put a mending book on it. And costs 9 to repair it, but then it's free to repair once we have an XP farm. Is he a zombie villager? I don't think he is. No. What? How? What are they doing? It's a villager. How could you not want to... Just kill... What? I'm genuinely confused now. I don't understand what's going on with Minecraft. I'm so confused. I'm speechless. I'm that confused. I'm so confused. I thought I knew how to play Minecraft. Apparently I didn't. I'm sorry. Okay, there's a bunch coming here. If one doesn't go in there and kill that villager, I'm probably just gonna kill the villager myself. Yes! Yes, attack him! Attack him, yes! No! Yes! There we go. Okay, we got him. Now, the thing we have to do right now, before we do anything else, we need to get a name tag. We need to name it something else besides the name tag. Use an axe if you can, because if you use a sword, sweeping edge might take effect, and you would kill your own villager. There we go. Awesome. Now let's cure him one more time. Just like that. There we go, baby. Hopefully we get him down to 1 emerald. Let me sleep really quickly. And with a little bit of time, we have a mending book for 1 emerald. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And we'll be working a little bit more with villagers in the future episodes after this one, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Sometimes the problem with recording in the summertime is having fans and air conditioning units in the background because of how hot it is. Right now it's 103 degrees outside, so I have this behind me.